Good evening. This is Miss Poopee Doodee, world's most determined reporter, reporting to Channel 666 Eyewitness News. Welcome all to the show, and thank you all for watching. And thank you very much, Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez, for watching the show as well. I know you're wondering, how am I getting all these people to watch the show? But I am, because as you can see, they are watching it. So, brothers, how are you guys doing today? So, yeah, you know what I wanted to talk to you guys about? You see, Charlie Sheen, I don't know what you're doing, you know? I mean, you've spent so much money on all these expensive call girls, and you've spent so much money on all these expensive drugs, and then you spent so much money on money you just can't account for because it probably just slipped away by, I don't know, accident, that you're probably feeling kind of stressed, you know what I mean? So, that's why I welcome you and your brother to take a look at some of these short sketch comedy films that Miss Divine has done that also is on public access television. I know, if you can't watch it on the internet, the DVDs are only $5. You know, just $5, you know, I know, maybe you don't have time to watch the DVDs. Maybe you don't have time to fill out the simple order form on the website for the $5 DVDs. So, maybe what you should think about is, how can you, Charlie Sheen, be a better man, be a better person? So, wouldn't you just like to help out those who are more needy, those who don't have much in life? And there sure is an easy way to do that. Just for one day. Don't hire the expensive call girl. Don't do the expensive drugs. And that's about what, $10,000 right there? Instead, take all that money and donate it to Miss Divine, a struggling artist on public access television. You know, why don't you do that? And you know what? You know why that's a good thing? Because you're supporting art, and you know the money is going directly to a performer. Directly to a performer who really doesn't have much to begin with, you know? So, I know, it might sound like some sort of strange question, or strange, you know, thing to ask you, but imagine how proud your father, Martin Sheen, is going to be when you tell him what you did for one day. Say you do it today. You know, he's going to call you up. Say, Charlie Sheen, what you do today. Instead of telling him, you know, the usual, I called some expensive hookers, and then I did some expensive drugs, and I don't remember where the rest of my money did. I guess I spent it all on the champagne. Instead, you could tell your father, Martin Sheen, like, no, father, you know, I actually donated today's hooker money to a struggling performance artist based in New York who has her own public access TV show. And you know what? Your father is going to be proud of you. And for once, you will not be the bad prodigal son. For once, you might actually be the better loved son, even though I guess he loves both of you equally, but I don't know, you never know how these Hollywood parents love their sons. So, you know, Charlie Sheen, that's a thought, you know, and, you know, just check out the website. I don't know, you know, if you know how to navigate on the web, but just think about it this way. For every dollar, for every thousands of dollars you spend on all these bad habits, if just for one day you were not to do that bad habit, and you were to actually, you know, donate your money to somebody who could really use it and put it to good use. You know what, too? If you donate 2 days of your hooker money to Miss Divine, she could use that money to, you know, make better sketch films. In fact, she could make a really big, major movie with a really good budget, and she could hire you to be one of the actors. So in that way, you don't have to waste your time on some stupid sitcom. You see, it's kind of like what goes around comes around. Get it? What goes around comes around. So, you know, you just have to be like, well, it's up to you, Charlie Sheen, if you want to donate the money to the right people, or you want to just donate the money to your bad habits. So, alright. And Emilio Estevez, if you would like to donate to or check out the website, feel free to do so. You don't have to give that much money as I am requesting from Charlie Sheen, because I don't know what your habits are. But if you only have $5, you can actually check out some of Miss Divine's one-lady sketch films, such as The Great Big Fight or Dancing Girl. So you could definitely check that out for only $5, or you can watch it absolutely free on the internet. I'm sure you must have like a really big TV, right? Isn't that what rich people have? A really huge TV? I bet you don't even watch it that much. I mean, how nice it would be to have the Miss Divine show on an enormous... Hell, you probably don't even have a TV. You probably have your own private cinema! Oh, wouldn't that be nice to have all of Miss Divine's sketch films in this huge cinema? Yeah. So, okay guys, see how many ideas I've given you. So now remember, folks, remember brothers, you know, if you really want to make your father, Martin Sheen, proud of you, you know what you've got to do. You know what you've got to do. And, you know, also watching the movies is a way of alleviating stress. So, you know, if you want a stressless life, that's what I recommend. So once again, this is Miss Poopee Doodee, world's most determined reporter, reporting for channel 666 Eyewitness News, and just telling, you know, giving free advice to the rich and famous on how to better their lives.